Phil Foden scores a hat-trick for Manchester City and leads Arsenal to the top by beating Luton. Pep Guardiola hailed Phil Foden as a special talent after the Manchester City striker scored a hat-trick in a 4-1 win over Aston Villa, although it was not enough to return City to the top of the Premier League. City started and finished the round in third place, but the win moved them level on 67 points with second-placed Liverpool, which will face bottom-of-the-table Sheffield United on Thursday. Arsenal's 2-0 win over Luton Town saw them move past the Reds, although it would be a surprise if Liverpool don't head into the weekend back at the top. With Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne on the bench, Foden moved into a central position and orchestrated Villa's destruction with a brilliant display, playing a part in Rod Rees' opener and then taking the game away from the visitors after John Doran equalized. Foden restored City's lead with a free kick in stoppage time in the first half, then won it with two wonderful goals after an hour of play, the last of which was a shot into the top corner after he lost the ball but quickly recovered it. Foden's hat-trick raised his tally to 21 goals this season, and his coach said that these goals have no limits to what he can achieve. "What can I say? 3 goals, Guardiola said. He didn't start well, but I think the goal helped him a lot to improve his mood. When Phil plays in a central position, he has a sense of purpose and he has proven that again. He can do whatever he wants. He's a real top-class player. We know that. But he's still open, he has to understand the game, he has to focus on things, and sometimes he's a bit distracted in what exactly you have to do offensively and defensively, but he has a natural gift, which is special. His work ethic is unbelievable and he has an unbelievable sense of purpose. When he had the ball and he attacked the back line and scored, you had that feeling. He's not easy to find and that's why he's so special when he plays in those central positions." De Bruyne and Haaland were not called up as Guardiola rested them ahead of next week's Champions League trip to Real Madrid, but without them City produced one of their best performances of the season and a significant improvement in Sunday's goalless draw against title rivals Arsenal. Villa remained in fourth place, but the defeat left them only 2 points ahead of Tottenham, who have a match in hand. Unai Emery played without the injured Ollie Watkins and then lost goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez due to a stomach problem after he was named in the starting lineup. But the Spaniard opted to make several changes to his squad, 6 in total from Saturday's win over Wolves. "Obviously we were excited and eager to try to compete, and try to maintain consistency like in the Premier League, but of course we were playing against Manchester City," Emery said. "We were competing until the 60th minute and we were also trying to build our team with some players who don't play much, and trying to give them chances to play. Even when we were losing 2-1, we had some chances to score with Douglas Luiz, but they were pressuring us a lot, they showed us their potential and they deserved to win." Mikel Arteta praised his French players for their step up to return Arsenal to the top of the league with a 2-0 home win over relegation-threatened Luton. Captain Martin Odegaard opened the scoring before Daiki Hashioka turned the ball into his own net as Arteta made 5 changes for the visit of the Hatters, including the likes of Emile Smith-Rowe and Reiss Nelson while resting Declan Rice among others. "They responded really well and I'm very happy about that. It was a great game," Arteta said. "When they get their moment, they have to take advantage of it and they certainly did that today. They give me every reason to choose them every day. If we lost the game it would have been because we made changes and it's not that simple. You have to do what's right, what they deserve, it's good confidence." With Bukayo Saka injured, Smith-Rowe shone after being called into the starting lineup. Arteta said, "I love him as a player. It is a pleasure to watch him with the way he moves and how fit he is as well. He helped us a lot to win the game today as well." Odegaard was the difference between the two sides on the night. The Norwegian combined with Kai Havertz after 24 minutes before curling a shot into Tomas Kaminski's bottom left corner. Arteta spoke of the captain's influence in helping his side bid for a first league title since 2004. The Spaniard added, "He is a really important player and we needed that balance and chemistry that some of the players have and how they coach and build relationships. Martin is vital for communication. The standard he sets is fantastic. Luton manager Rob Edwards still believes his side can climb out of trouble, with the Hatters sitting in 18th place and 3 points behind 4th-placed Nottingham Forest. "I think we can do it, and I believe in this group with every fibre of my being," Edwards said. "We're competing in this league, we've had a lot of injuries and it's affected our rhythm. We're in the games we're playing. We're not out of it." Brentford moved 1 point closer to safety after drawing 0-0 at home with Brighton and Hove Albion. Thomas Frank's side have now gone 8 games without a win, but Luton's defeat to Arsenal means Brentford moves 6 points clear of the relegation zone.